Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you a marathon decorate with me from 2022 so that you can watch completely through with no interruptions and not have to wait on different days. So sit back, relax, and let's get started here on Buckeye Country Creations. I started here on this little table between my chair. As you can see, I was struggling with that one tree. I had to kind of force it under there, but I got it under there. I have a passion for old chime clocks, but you'll see later that I moved these clocks. sides like this. To hang these stockings that my husband picked out, believe it or not. We went shopping together and I asked him to pick out our new stockings. So I'm going to hang them with actually the hangers that I took the little tops off of. One of them had an angel and one of them had a snowman, and we just took the felt off the bottom, unscrewed the topper part, and then just had just the topper. Now I'm cleaning up the glitter that's fallen off of this garland, because it does shed, because it's an iced garland. So I'm just going to clean this up right quick. Now I'm coming in with these LED twinkle lights. Fairy lights are what they're called. And last year I had battery powered fairy lights. This year I got plug-in fairy lights, because this way if I want to come home from work and turn all my Christmas lights on and leave them on till I go to bed at 10 o'clock, I don't have to worry about the batteries running down. I got these off Amazon. They were not very expensive at all, and they go so well with my tree, which you'll see a little later in the video. I'm just going to weave these lights through this garland all the way down the other side, and then you'll see when I get to the other end I have enough that I can come back through. But I just weave them in and out, tucking them here and tucking them there until I get the desired look that I want. Just turning all these lights down this garland. I did not realize it was going to take me as long as it did. perfect fit for this area. So here's the overall view of my simple little living room with our new Christmas tree. Now, don't feel like you have to go out and buy all new stuff or make your home look exactly like somebody else's home. I was watching videos the other day, and one of the videos was the 10 mistakes that people make when decorating for Christmas. I don't agree with that. I don't feel there are mistakes. If it makes you happy and you love it, don't worry about what anybody else says. And you don't have to go out and buy brand new stuff every year like the designers will tell you need to do. Just use it in a different place next year. Come with me while I transform this $39 Walmart Christmas tree into something that looks pretty good. As you can see right now, it doesn't look that great, but I'm going to go in and I'm going to fluff it a little bit. It's a slim tree, but I want it to be a little fuller than what it is. It's got a lot of empty spaces in it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and put some additions on this tree before I actually put the actual decorations on. So you'll see me here. I just continue to fluff the top part, working my way around the tree. I've already fluffed the bottom part. It came in 3 sections. but I'm going to continue to fluff it. And at one point I realize it's leaning a little bit, so I try to straighten it. This is the tree that is in my kitchen and dining area. So this will be a kitchen themed tree. So now I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like close up. It's pre-lit. And as you can see there's lots of empty spaces in it. So I'm going to go in with these stems that I got some from Hobby Lobby. I got some from Walmart last year. And I'm just going to tuck them into the open spaces. Some of them I had to unbend the stems and fluff the peck a little bit. I started at the bottom, used my larger stems at the bottom, and you can see I just tuck them into those empty spaces, which fills the tree up. It makes it look a lot fuller. I used a lot of flocked pieces like I did on my tree last year. This is not a flocked tree by any means, but when I get done, it looks like a flocked tree, like a lightly flocked tree. But I'm just looking for where the empty spaces are, and I'm tucking these stems into those empty spaces around different areas in the tree. I have several different picks that I'm using, and I'm sorting through there to figure out which ones I want to use. So now I've got some smaller ones that I'm tucking into the smaller areas that don't need a full-size one. And I think at this point is where I realized that the actual placement, or not the placement, but the way I laid the picks was not quite right. So I take it out and I tuck it in more towards in the tree where it's kind of facing down. So make it like a downward flow of the branches. It makes it look like it actually flows with the tree and that it's more a part of the original tree rather than just sticking out the side. So you'll see me go in and I'll take the ones that I had already placed and then I'll tuck them in with the stem place facing up, the wire part up into the tree. And it makes it look more natural that way. So I'm gonna come in with some more and you'll see it really fills out the tree when you do it this way. When you tuck in those stems that you can get at the end of the season, really inexpensive. So now I'm tightening up my screw under there because my tree, as you can see, was leaning. And every time I tucked in a stem, it would lean on me some more. So now I'm just going to continue to tuck these stems in to give this tree a fuller look. You can already tell that it looks so much better than it did originally. I mean, and this is how you take an inexpensive tree and make it look like an expensive tree without the cost. And a lot of these were stems that I had purchased last year for my big main tree, which I have a different tree in my living room area this year. So I use these stems. I try to use what I have so I don't have to go buy new stuff every single year. I might get one or two new pieces, but I try to reuse my stuff in different ways the following year to give it a new look so that it's not the same look every year. And it looks like I got new stuff even though I didn't. I just used it in a different way. So, look how much difference that is. Here are my smaller picks. Because as you go up the tree, you want to use smaller picks. Because a tree naturally flows, it's smaller at the top and gets wider as it goes down. So you want to change the size of your picks and put your smaller ones at the top. And these are ones that I just pulled out of my decorations that I had previously. And I'm going to show you. You just tuck them in, just where they're down swept. Just different kinds of whatever you like. You know, whatever you think. I mean, some of these stems I have had for quite a while and used used on different trees. So I just pull them all out. See, that one I've had for a long time. And I just pull my stems out and look and just kind of get an idea of what I think I want to use on that tree, and I just go with it. If it doesn't look right, I take it out. Put something different. If it doesn't look right in one spot, it might look right in another spot. So, you just never know. Be creative. That's where your creativity comes in. You design your own tree. Never thought about, hey, I'm a tree designer. Designed my own tree. That's what you do when you take a plain old cheap tree and zhuzh it up. You become a tree designer. How cool is that? And I'm nobody special. I love to decorate for Christmas. I don't dress up when I decorate for Christmas because I have too much work to do and I don't have time. And I get dirty and I get Christmas flock all over me, and generally sometimes I have to run out to the shop or whatever, but so here I am in just my old clothes, just zhuzhing up my tree. So I'm not finished with it, but it already looks, I think, 100% better than it did when I started. What do you think? Think it makes a difference? Here's some more pieces. What I do is I stand back and I look at my tree and I see where the empty places are that I want. I don't want to be able to look through my tree. I want to see just decorations. I don't want to look through my tree and see the other side of it. What's on the other side. So I just kind of stand back and look and see where I need to add something. You just tuck it in here and tuck it in there and go with it. Now these are one of my favorite things. These are little mason jar battery powered lights. I got these at a local auction house several years ago, and they run on batteries, and they also have a timer so they shut themselves off. They run on 3 AA batteries, and I put the battery pack in the back of the tree so you can't see it, and then I just tuck them in around the tree. Mason jars for a kitchen tree. How cool is that? And it adds such a cool ambiance to the tree. So I just tuck them around. Because I'm all about farmhouse and country. So when I saw these, I absolutely had to have them. So I bought them. And I've used them every year on my kitchen tree. And I've never seen anybody else with a set of them, so I have unique Christmas lights, which I'm all about unique too. I like unique stuff and antique stuff, so mason jar lights were just right up my alley. And one set of batteries will last all season. And when I come home from work, all my Christmas lights are on. So here's my second set. Like I said, I bought 2 sets, and they just run on 3 AA batteries. And I don't tuck them around the back because you never see the back of my tree. My tree's against the window in the backyard, so I'm just going to tuck them around and just organize them where they cover the majority of the front of the tree. And you'll see me, I'm going to have to make some adjustments in order to make it look more cohesive. Just that first set that I put on. Lay that one down. And you just play. as ornaments. I don't have to have any kind of an ornament hanger or hook or anything. I just tuck them in on the branches of the tree. I've got candy canes, I've got gingerbread men, I've got stars, I've got Christmas trees. There's a star that's going on the top. I even have an airplane shaped cookie cutter. But I have these different styles of metal cookie cutters, and then I have these Christmas houses that I just tuck in, and they light up, but I generally don't light them up. I just stick them on the tree because they run by the button batteries, and those are kind of hard to come by. So, and these are ornaments that I made out of canning jar lids and recycled Christmas cards. I dropped that one. I just cut the pictures off of the old Christmas cards and I hot glued them onto the lid of the canning jars. The ones that I had already used and could not use again. I just washed them, cut the Christmas card image out, hot glued it onto there. Then I hot glued it onto the ring and used pipe cleaners for the hangers. Recycled Christmas ornaments out of canning goods and Christmas cards. You never know what you can come up with when you just get in there and use what you've got. That's all it is. They're really simple. Just hot glue, old Christmas cards, and canning jars. Now, of course, the rings, you could use the rings again, but you'll never reuse your lids. So why not use them for ornaments? You could even paint them or sprinkle them with glitter. Every year my husband and I get an ornament when we're out on our trips, and that little red wagon was one we got in Indiana. We went to a place in Indiana that was Christmas town even in the summertime. Santa Claus, Indiana, that's where it was. And we picked up that ornament. So this tree is kind of a combination of kitchen items and ornaments that have memories attached to them, and rustic ornaments, handmade ornaments. It's just kind of a different mishmash of all different kinds. And I absolutely love this tree when I'm finished with it. There's two more of the cookie cutters. I love to put unique styles of ornaments on my trees. And I absolutely love rustic. And the little Santa slippers or stockings. I like to give my house a uniqueness that not everybody has. I don't want a cookie cutter house. I don't want a cookie cutter Christmas tree. So I will get ornaments from different places. I buy them from Hobby Lobby. I buy them from the local dollar store. I buy them from craft fairs. And as you can see, I make my own ornaments. And I love to decorate my house for my grandkids and my kids when they come over. And my great-grandbaby. We have a great-grandbaby that just turned 2. And so I know she's going to love this tree. And the ornaments that are on this tree are non-breakable. None of these ornaments will break, so if she takes an ornament off the tree, it's not a big deal. Have a tree like that for your kids. You can have your big fancy tree with all your breakable ornaments, but have a tree that they can touch and they can interact with, and you can get them up to that close to that tree. And the pictures you will get will be amazing. So you're going to see me. I'm just going to continue to decorate. And I'll step back and I'll look and I'll eyeball and I'll see what it needs and if it needs this and whatever else. So I'm just going to continue to decorate. And sometimes you might have to change the placement of your ornaments. they may not fit. You just eyeball it, whatever you think looks good. But I love Christmas time. And I don't have any little ones at home to help me decorate, so I try my best to make it appealing so when they come in, I see the wonder in their little eyes. And I hope you enjoy watching me decorate. I'm going to put a few more stems around that have the bells around the top of the tree because it feels a little skimpy at the top of the tree. So, and just stand back. There's my tree all finished. Can you believe that's the same tree? The $39 skimpy tree I got from Walmart. Look what a difference it makes. Just by putting a few picks in. What I'm going to do with this. Where did that box go? There it is. I just set my tree down in that crate that I got at the local flea market. And here it is. Another view of it. It's just gorgeous. I just absolutely love this tree. And there's my star on top. I had to put my star on top. That's what it was missing. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me zhuzh up this cheap, inexpensive Christmas tree. Go out and get you one and zhuzh it up. This is my kitchen decorate with me video. Come along with me as I decorate my kitchen and dining area for Christmas. So just sit back, relax, and hopefully you will get some ideas. I'm going to start with my hot cocoa / coffee bar area. I started off just cleaning this area with my favorite Mrs. Meyer's multiple use cleaner. Get it good and clean, get all the dust and stuff off. I've already got my little hot cocoa sign hanging up there that I made last year. With my new gingerbread cookie jar. Got this at Hobby Lobby this year when they put their Christmas stuff 60% off. And then I also got this cute, adorable little Santa. He's a baker and he's got a gingerbread cookie in his hand. Got him at 60% off as well. So now I'm going to come in with this Christmas ornament candy jar that I have. I've had it for a few years. I got it through a friend of mine at work. This is my little two-tiered tray that I'm going to style. Put some of my Christmas decor in. We'll start with some Christmas coffee mugs. Put them in the back. And I end up changing, of course, my tiered tray a little bit. You will see when I do the full kitchen tour at the end. But I got these little initial mugs at my local Dollar General store. And so I'm going to put them in the front. And then I have this Santa cookie plate that I received from a set of my teachers when I used to supervise teachers in Head Start. And that was a Christmas present one year. And then I'm just going to tuck some little burlap bags and little wooden Christmas canes candy canes in with them. I think these were in a set that I got at Walmart, I believe. 3-tiered tray set. I think I got those last year. But I'm just going to tuck them in and just kind of prop them up where you can see them. And you can add different little things. You can add different kinds of evergreens. You could do just Christmas ornaments in your tiered tray. You could do candies in your tiered tray. There's just so much that you can do. It doesn't have to look like anybody else's. You just do what you like. What makes you smile. I've seen people put the cocoa flavors in here. I've seen them put candy canes in there. You can use it as a decorative item, or you can use it as a practical item. Now I'm going to tuck this little black rolling mini rolling pin in. And it looks okay. But like I said, I end up changing it at the end. So you'll see that at the end. And now I'm just going to add my little Christmas container that I got at Dollar General probably about 3 years ago. And we got a new Keurig only because I had a $50 gift card. So that made the Keurig only like $29 at Walmart. So I was like, oh, okay. And I can get the hot cocoa pods. So where I don't drink coffee, I do drink hot cocoa. But of course, I have coffee pods for my guests that come that might want a cup of coffee. The Swiss Miss hot cocoa pods is what I purchased. And I don't have a K-cup holder yet. I haven't found one that I really like, so I thought I would try to put them in this candy jar. But instead I put some Hershey's mini candies in there. And here I go. I'm rearranging already. And that's what you do. You'll put an item here, step back and look at it and think about it. And then you'll move it till you get the look that you want. So don't be afraid to change things around. They don't have to stay where you put them first. It's not cemented in or anything. So now I thought I would just try to put my K-Pods in this cookie jar because I don't actually have any cookies yet to go in the cookie jar. Well, I find out, yeah, they'll all fit in there, but then when I go to try to put the lid back on, well, let's just say it didn't actually work. Because my lid wouldn't fit back on, so I'm going to try. Take a few out. Maybe if I take a few out, it'll work. No, not really. So I ended up just putting a few in there and putting the lid on and then putting the remaining K-Pods in the cabinet above because I just couldn't figure out how to make it work. So, but this is only temporary till I get a K-cup holder. It took me a few minutes to figure out it wasn't going to work. tier tray doesn't have to be anything complicated. Just keep it simple. And that gingerbread cookie jar right there was my mother's. And the lid accidentally got broken on it, which was my fault. But at least I still have the bottom part of it. And I love this cookie jar. Love it. So now I'm just going to go in with some candy canes and put in the top of that, because you can use a candy cane once you put your whipped cream and your marshmallows or whatever in your hot chocolate. Use that candy cane as a stirrer instead of having to use a spoon. Now here's where I start making changes. I went and got this little stool, mini stool, to put over here to kind of elevate my Santa and kind of add some height to it, because I felt like he was getting lost. And you'll see, I'll try different things till I figure it out. I did it this way so that I could show you everything is not always placed in the perfect spot the first time. You work with it, you move it around, you try different things. You figure out what works, what doesn't work. So it didn't take me long to figure out I didn't want that there. So I'm just stepping back and looking on my table to see if there's something from my table where I placed all of my decorative items that I was going to use. And so I found this candle. Got this candle from Bath & Body Works. And I'm sure you guys know about Bath & Body Works. And there it is. It looks different, but I think it's cute as it could be. My little hot cocoa bar, all ready for Christmas Eve. Now I'm going to move over here to the other side of my kitchen. And of course I start with that Mrs. Myers, my favorite scent, spiced pumpkin. Yes, I know it's Christmas, but I haven't used all of my spiced pumpkin, and I actually prefer that to any pine scents. I'm not a really big pine scent person. I like spices, and I like the smell of pumpkin. I love pumpkin bread when it's baking, pumpkin pie when it's baking. And these under-counter lights, I got those off of Amazon. They are rechargeable. And there's a magnet that goes up underneath your cabinet, and when they need to be recharged, you just take them off the magnet, plug them up, and then put them back on your magnet, and they work on a remote. I absolutely love them. Love them. But I'm just cleaning my countertop, wiping off my mixer, my KitchenAid stand mixer that I keep out all the time. even though I don't use it much except during the holidays. This I got at Home Goods. It's a little mixing set. Was not very expensive at all. It's got the cutest little gingerbread on the side. And I'm going to do something really neat with this. You know, your KitchenAid mixers generally come with the stainless steel bowl. If you notice, mine is not there because I have taken it off. And just like I replaced it for my fall decor, I'm going to replace it for my Christmas decor. So I will put this mixing bowl underneath there, and then I will add some different touches to it to zhuzh it up for the holiday. Right now I'm cutting out, there's like 2 different mini spatulas that came with this kit, and I'm cutting them loose. They had those zip tied on there. And there were also 2 cookie cutters that came in this set. It's actually a cookie making set that I got at my local Home Goods, which is from TJ Maxx, that line. And there was also a sugar cookie recipe, so of course I had to cut it and save it because I'm going to try a different sugar cookie recipe this year. Okay, now I'm going to move over to this little area, this end of my counter, and I'm going to do this little tray here. And I just took a mason jar, put some fairy lights in it, and then these adorable little deer I got at our local Mega Deals store. And then, of course, I'm going to come in with another candle from Bath & Body Works and tuck that in right there. And I won't put a whole lot of decor on this countertop because this is the countertop that I will use Christmas Eve when we have our dinner. And then I'm just going to put this little sign up here, and I'm using the Command Velcro strips just to attach it to the wall. And then there's my little ornament candy jar. And so now I'm going to come in with this book holder that my kids gave me. And look here, there's that Santa plate that was on my 3-tiered tray earlier. I took it off and moved it over here. And I'm going to flank that on each side with my antique kerosene lamps. Now I'm just going to go on this other side with my 3 candle holders that I have that I actually got from Decor Steals last year. And I'm just going to place these cute little wooden looking candles that I got from Kirkland's. I think I use these in my fall decor as well, so they're kind of dual purpose. Now we're moving up to the shelf that's above my sink and also above the big picture window that's in front of my sink. And all of my kitchen decor is themed around baking and gingerbread houses and things like that. So the little Santa in the middle, I got him at a yard sale, believe it or not. And then the little elves, there are Karen Dildine elves that I saw on our visit to Santa Claus, Indiana one year. And the gift shop they were in, they were a little expensive, but I found them on QVC later. And this little house here, I got at the store here locally. I can't right offhand remember the name of the store. Bargain Hunt, that was it. I paid $5 for that house. And the one that I'm placing up here on the left, that was my mother's. I lost my mother in 2018. But I have some of her Christmas decor. And I've got this garland that I purchased, but it ended up being really too long for this kitchen window. But I'm going to try it anyway and see if it will hang here. But it ended up draping down just too close to the kitchen sink for me. So I realized pretty quickly I can't use it there. So now I'm going to decorate the windowsill of my big picture window. This little new oil sign came from my local Dollar General. I got it, I think, last year. I've not seen it this year. And then I'm going to add this little nativity scene that I've had for I don't know how long. I don't even have all the pieces to it anymore. But I still put out what I have every year. Put it in my kitchen. It's usually in different places. But my nativity scenes are always a part of my Christmas decor. And then these are little hot plates that I actually got at my local Dollar General year before last. And I don't use them for hot plates. I use them for decor because I think they're absolutely adorable. And there's my little tray thing that I got at a flea market, and my little soap dispenser that I got at Home Goods. It says it's Santa's mailbox. So now, for over my stove, I always use a nutcracker. The nutcrackers were my dad's favorite Christmas decor, so I always have to include a nutcracker in my Christmas decorations. my Scentsy barn warmer. Okay, this is the shelf that's over the window on the other side of my cabinets that my Christmas tree's in front of, that I decorated in an earlier video. And this is a sign that I made using my chalk couture stuff. I made it last year. And then these lovely toy soldiers, or nutcracker soldiers. I got those, I think, from Kirkland's year before last. Or did I order them? I may have ordered them somewhere. I'm actually not sure, but I absolutely love them because they look like big gingerbread cookies. And then these are gingerbread men that my husband got for me on the road. My husband's a truck driver, and he got those for me on the road. And then this little guy I got this year at Hobby Lobby. And again, I'm just going to continue to play around with the placement a little bit. I hope you've enjoyed this kitchen decorate with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and you'll click the bell and you'll get the notification of my upcoming complete home tour. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, this is my first video recording in my office. As you can see behind me, some of my decor is out. So I just thought I would do a little intro video of myself. My name is Sonia. I'm a new creator to YouTube. So I hope you enjoy the videos that I upload, and that I hope you enjoy me sharing my home with you and the way I decorate my home. I in no way live in a mansion. It's just me and my husband. We live in a double wide mobile home, but we are pretty proud of our mobile home. We're making it our own with upgrades and the decor. So I hope you enjoy watching my videos here on YouTube. And this video is going to be the decorating of my master bedroom for Christmas. I'm going to go ahead and apologize ahead of time for some of the footage because I tried to use my old digital camera and realized pretty quickly I need to upgrade. So just bear with me through this video and know that the other videos will be a lot clearer. And so let's get started. back to my channel. Welcome to Buckeye Country. We're going to decorate my guest bathroom for Christmas today. This is just an overview of some of the items that I'm planning on using in the bathroom. I try to gather them all together. Will not use all of them, but I'm going to keep it simple in this bathroom. This is the area that I'm working with. I've already cleaned it, wiped everything down, removed everything. Of course, I used my Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products. I absolutely love my Mrs. Meyer stuff. Cleaned this shelf with these little hooks. So everything's ready. I have a clean slate. I'm going to start with this. This is my storage for my washcloths. I took them and I rolled them up. I'm going to just stick them all in this little tin, which this little tin basket is the cutest thing, I think. It is actually a thing that I got from Grove Collaborative, and I took my chalk couture stuff and glued this little disc on there to hide their little saying trademark, and then just put some little snowflakes on it. Made it all Christmassy. So I'm just going to continue to tuck these little rolled washcloths in here. I think this is the cutest way to store them, and they're right there available for my guests when they need it. If they need it to dry their hands, or whatever the case may be. I had to go grab a couple more washcloths. I'm trying to do this left-handed, and I'm not left-handed, so I'm going to switch. And then continue to tuck them down. And then, no wait, I'm going to put it over here. But that's a really convenient place for the washcloths because I don't have a lot of storage in this bathroom because it's a really small area. So now I'm going to put up the shower curtain. So as you can see how small this bathroom is. And yes, I'm short, so I have to get my stool to put up. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to decorate your guest bathroom or even your main bathroom. This is a shower curtain that I've had for a couple of years. I actually ordered it online from Collections, etc. Limited, I think, is where I got it from. I actually got the shower curtain and the hand towels and the rug from there. So it was very inexpensive. I ordered it, I know, at least 2 or 3 years ago. At least 3 years ago. Because we've only been in this house for 3 years. So I'm going to continue to put this shower curtain in, and I'm just putting it on top of my shower curtain liner that I have, because the shower curtain is a cloth. It's a cloth shower curtain, so it doesn't really keep the water in the bathtub when you're taking a shower. So, but it's the little red truck design, and I try to keep it country because our house is very country. So I kind of designed everything around the red truck design for this bathroom and tried to stay with the reds and greens and those colors. And the white cabinets go perfect with the whites in the shower curtain. So it's perfect. But I'm just going to continue to put the shower curtain up. You can see I absolutely love barns, old barns. Love them, love them. We have an old barn close to our house that I took a picture of last year in the snow, and I'll put it at the end of this video so you can see. But there's the shower curtain. So now I'm going to get some more decor that I'm going to put up, and it's the hand towels, which also has the same design that's on the shower curtain, is the same design that's running across the towel. And I'm just going to hang this one up here right next to the tub. And I will get a bigger towel to hang there underneath that. I just don't have one right now. I don't have a full-size towel, but I'll be getting one. And now I'm just going to place the rug there in front of the tub when I figure out which direction I want the rug to lay. And then I'm also going to tuck this little one right here this little towel right here by the sink so that it's hanging for people to dry their hands on. Now, I struggle sometimes with how to decorate these shelves because not only do we use them for storage, because the storage is very limited in here. We don't have any cabinets other than the just one sink cabinet. But I'm going to place this little truck, as you can see. I have some of the little bottle brush trees in the back of the truck. I'm going to move you a little closer so you can get a better bird's eye view of what I'm doing on this cabinet. And this little snowman I got at a flea market. It's a little birch branch tree that they put together and made a design out of. I absolutely love him. He's very country, very whimsical. I really like him a lot. And I hung my Santa sign that I made using my chalk tour last year. It won't stay, of course. If you know me, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I move things around after I get them placed. Because it's for the overall look is really what I'm going for. So once I get everything done, I will look at it and I will tweak it and I will move things till I get the desired look that I'm going for. So I'm going to bring in some other items. And I'm looking at the shelf that's on the other wall, trying to decide what I want to put up there. I got these little gnomes last year at the Dollar Tree. My niece picked them up for me. And I may or may not use them. I'm planning on using them in here, but I'm really not sure. Because here's another shelf that I got. I actually bought this shelf from Decor Steals online a couple years ago, or maybe last year. And so I have all of the little items that the guests might need in that little tin that's on the shelf already. So I'm going to decorate around that. Because like I said, yes, it needs to be decorated, but yes, it also has to be convenient. So I have to try to decorate around that. So I'm going to put these gnomes up here and kind of see if I like them or not. I'm not really sure. I'm going to go and get some more decor now. And these little items I got from the Dollar Tree as well. And you can see I'm like, nope, not going to use those. Doesn't fit the decor. They're not country. Because those are just the cheap little dollar signs that came from Dollar Tree. And they just did not go with my decor. So here, see, I've already changed it. So I'm going to hang this little spray of greenery that has a checked plaid ribbon on it, which I think turned out to be perfect for this area. Because it's not real big. It's just real perfect. And I think it goes better than the Santa sign that I had hanging up there. So I'm just going to continue to step back and look at it and see what I think of it. I'm deciding if I want to leave that up or if I want to take it down. But I like that. I think it looks really good. So now, I'm going to put this sign that I made on the door to the laundry room. Maybe it's cold outside. And I secure it at the bottom with a Velcro command strip so that when you open and close the door, it's not slamming. So here's the full look at the shower curtain, which I absolutely love. I love this shower curtain. My husband actually loves it too. And see, you can see the towel there. It has the red truck design on it as well. And I just think it is so cool. Okay, so now let's see what we can do. I'm going to put this back up here. See what I can do with the sink over here. So I have these lanterns that my niece picked up for me last year at the Dollar Tree. They're battery operated. So I thought those might look better than the gnomes because I wasn't really happy with the gnomes. And as you can see, I moved the container that had the washcloths in it. And I actually turned it around the other way so that the snowflakes are on the back side and the deer is on this side. And I've added the little Bath & Body Works candle that has the red truck design on it. So now, for the outside of the door going to the bathroom, I'm keeping it really, really simple. I'm just adding this sprig that I got at a mega deal store here where I live. This sprig was $1.50, y'all. Very simple, nothing big, nothing to get in the way when you're entering the guest bathroom. But I think it adds just that perfect country touch. Okay, so let's see what it looks like in the bathroom now that I'm all done with it. It's very simple, but it's country, and it says Christmas on it. Well, it doesn't literally say Christmas, but it adds the Christmas ambiance to our guest bathroom while keeping it simple and not cluttering it up. I have the little candle, which I will light during our Christmas party. And I will probably add some little hand towels or something to that rag. And here's my little sign that I made a couple of years ago. But this is very simple. So you don't have to go extravagant to add that Christmas touch to your bathroom. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Marathon Decorate With Me video for Christmas 2022. Maybe that will give you some inspiration for this year when you get ready to decorate your home. I'm not quite ready to jump on that bandwagon yet to decorate my home for Christmas. That usually comes maybe the second week in November. So again, thank you so much for stopping by my channel today and taking time out of your busy schedule to watch my video and support my channel. I hope you got some inspiration and you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. It helps YouTube send my video out to other people. And thank you again for stopping by. And remember what I always say, make sure you take time to go out and make those memories with the ones you love. May God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, my friends.